guys, welcome back to the channel. This will be an extremely short video, but I always know there's confusion or whatever when we sell stuff. Like, I constantly always see like what happened to the 2005 truck. So the 2005 went up to the northeast of the United States. I have no idea when the new owner is going to take it out. The new owner requested to not have their name be mentioned, and that's fine. I don't care. He didn't try to beat me up on the price or nothing, so I will honor his wishes. But yes, the 05 did sell, and I am currently on our last ride in the 2015 Ram 3500 Laramie. We're driving to the new owner's bank, and from there we will do the title work, and then I'm gonna get a check from his bank for the truck, and I hope it serves him really well. And yeah, some of the things that I'd just like to mention before we get rid of this truck. Again, it's one of those things, like, I really liked this truck, but in today's world, especially owning a diesel business, having this truck stock just wasn't fun. So we're selling it for a couple reasons. One, because I feel like it's only a matter of time until, you know, somebody may or may not visit, and I'm also selling it in preparation for another project that'll be coming here very soon. And the third reason is it's hard to make content on a truck like this. Like, I know some YouTubers do it, and that's fine. A lot of YouTubers, their only job is this, or if you know a certain YouTuber, they actually don't live in the United States, and that's fine. Like, I don't hate them. I envy them, really. Me owning my own shop and trying to modify one of these, not in my best interest. So for those ways, we'll part ways. If you guys are interested in these 13 through 18 Rams, they run phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This thing has been a monster. Every time I have hooked a trailer to it, it has not skipped a beat. It's done everything I wanted and more. I've really enjoyed this truck. It drives nice. It rides decent. It tows great. The fuel mileage is really good. The features for a 15 compared to my 21s were very adequate, I felt. And all in all, it was a great truck. I was the second owner. The new guy will be the third owner. Yeah, he decided to purchase it on the JTXs with everything on the truck the way it was, which worked out good for me. So we'll get some new wheels from Fitzgerald for the 07 Mega Cab build, and it should, you know, in time, you know, it'll make sense. And you know, before everyone jumps to the comments about, oh, we're blah blah, you know, guys, we buy and sell trucks. If you're new to the channel, this might seem crazy to you. If you're an OG follower of the channel or Instagram, Facebook, like, we buy and sell trucks all the time. Like, last year alone, we had 2 different 2021 trucks. We had the 07, we had an 05. Like, we are always in a constant state of purchasing new vehicles, and you can ask my wife, we are, you know, that's just the way I've always been. I've probably owned, at this point, just look at this beautiful back roads out here. Instead of my ugly face. But hey, shout out to Greg A. This new jacket I got for his 4th gen giveaway, pretty plush, not gonna lie. Anyway, back on topic. I think at this point I've owned 23 Dodge Rams, anywhere from a 95 up to 21s. I have owned, I think now 4 Power Strokes, 1 7.3, and 3 6 liters. And I've owned 1 Duramax. Quick backstory: the 1 Duramax I had, I came back from deployment and tuned it. I believe I had it was either Corey Willis or maybe it was Starlight. Tuned the truck, instantly blew up the transmission. I said, F this, I will never deal with an Allison again. You know, because I bought the Duramax thinking like, oh my god, like I keep blowing up these Cummins transmissions, like everyone swears by these Duramaxes. Well, to be fair, I don't think that Allison ever stood a chance, because I just basically cranked her to tune 5 and slammed on the skinny pedal. But you know, at the time, teenage Josh, didn't always make a lot of sense. So here we are. And then I love my 6 liters. Y'all already know that. 7.3s are a literal steaming pile of dinosaur crap. I hate them. They are slow, leaky, unreliable, and expensive to do anything with. I spent probably $6,000, made 400 horsepower, and all I did was make the oil leak worse. So I'm not going to say that we'd never go back to a Duramax platform or anything, but 6 liters and Cummins seem to be like my niche. And we'll see what the future brings, but just know, like, this truck sale was planned, just like the purchasing of the Mega Cab was planned. And yeah, I would not hesitate to buy another 13 to 18 Ram. If you can get your hands on one, these are some of the nicest trucks of this era, for sure, interior wise. 4th gens are hard to beat on the exterior. And yeah, guys, we will, I don't think we will, I mean, I'll miss it a little bit, but I mean, really, that 07, we got some nice things coming for the interior that might make me forget about getting rid of this. And we're going to get this trans built, and I think we're going to be able to prove that the 06, 07 trucks, although it does take a little bit more money, I'll give you that, can compete with these late 4th gens. I have a lot of good data with this truck towing trailers that we'll be able to do next year in the Mega Cab 07. So well, guys, in closing, the truck did sell. It's now down in like eastern North Carolina. And that's that. We're done with it. On to the 07 Mega Cab. I haven't gotten any tracking yet on our turbo kit, but I do want to dive in and start knocking out the head studs, valve springs, push rods. Injectors are here, CP3's here. And start getting some of that stuff done. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get to our turbo yet. And until I get the turbo, I'm not going to fix the exhaust, just in case we have to pull it apart to slide that turbo in. I'm not quite sure. So we're going to leave that there. We also have to do our gauges and our Edge CTS as well, but we're getting there. I did get the truck aligned at Firestone, so we are good to go. And yeah, just a quick what's in the shop here. We have still got the Seco diesel. But to be fair, we're waiting on parts. We have a 6.7 Cummins in that we did head studs and a head gasket. It actually blew the head gasket between 4 and 5. We have this 6.7 that has been at several shops. It is S300 swapped, and it came to us not running, and currently Brandon's working on just making sure the CP4 is getting fuel, checking the CP4, and I'll be honest, after that, not much that I know of. So that's kind of a work in progress. However, we have made quite a bit of headway on this first gen. If you guys can't tell, it is now almost 4 inches taller than it used to be. So it has a lift kit on it now, lift springs in the front, new shocks. It is not done yet, so don't judge, but here's all the old stuff here. It had an air suspension system in the front, which honestly I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't keep it, but whatever. We have a used Allison and adapter plate for that Duramax right there. It basically chucked the drive shaft, broke the adapter plate transmission, so we're gonna swap that in for the customer. But yeah, Brandon has been killing it on this first gen project. I think all we have left is an exhaust and a radiator. Also, here is our drive shaft for the Mega Cab, fresh U-joints and a fresh balance job. And that's about it. We have this T-case here, which I think the customer is just gonna take this one. We did get a good used one for him. That's all he wanted. It's right there. I checked the chain is tight, cleaned it up, and he is ready to go. In other news, last but not least, the 6.4 motor for the 07 obviously is still not fully assembled yet due to Chris Patterson's unfortunate dyno explosion. That was in fact my cylinder head. No big deal there. I'm sure Chris is going to make it right. We had already talked, but we're just going to get up with each other after the holidays. But regardless, we reached out to our friends over at Fleece Performance Engineering, or Freedom Racing Engines, and they made us a somewhat bigger valved head, half fire ringed. It should be pretty nasty. I think they put valve springs on it, but we'll take those off, put ours on. But anyway, that is what we're waiting for, so we can finish the 6.4 engine build video I have for you guys. And other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little update. Like it, comment down below, subscribe if you are not already, and as always guys, I'll catch y'all in the next one.